I got a disappointment for them. They're not moving to Washington, they're just moving to another annex of California.
Senate Bill 5811 would require Washington's Department of Ecology to adopt the same emission standards of California.
We are still Washington, so I hope when I go to bed tonight I still live in Washington and not just the West Coast, but the odds are I'll just be another West Coaster.
Right now, we're both at a market and environmental disadvantage because of previous legislation. And the bill before you simply allows our state to get the benefits of this standard and allows manufacturers to make more high-efficiency and low-emission vehicles available in dealerships here.
The new rules would require that in 2019, automakers who sell new vehicles in Washington must make sure 2.5% of their inventory is zero emission. That percentage would climb to about 8% by 2025.
We want Washington consumers to be able to have access to the best electric vehicles on the market.
Matthew Metz is co-executive director of Cultura. He says Washington needs more zero-emission vehicles and automakers should be forced to make that happen.
Automakers are holding back. They're not making and selling electric vehicles the way that they should, and so they have to be kind of dragged along to do that.
Washington's #1 polluter is transportation, but for critics, the zero-emission vehicles aren't the fastest solution to greenhouse gas reduction.
What we do in environmental policy, especially on climate change, is we choose policies that are sexy and expensive instead of things that are effective.
Todd Myers is environmental director for the Washington Policy Center. He says zero-emission vehicles are still too expensive for many people to buy.
And if you really care about climate change, you want to get the most bang for your buck. Electric vehicles is very expensive, very ineffective. We ought to be spending our money to get the maximum CO2 reduction.
In Seattle, I'm Allison Morrow, King 5 News.